Top 5 sub-bending skills in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Number 5. Spiritual Projection. Spiritual projection is a specialized airbending technique that consists of projecting one's spirit out of the body to travel to another location. Through projection, an airbender is able to explore places that would otherwise be physically inaccessible, such as moving around freely underwater or to seal locations by passing through solid matter, while also being able to normally talk with other people. Furthermore, airbenders can use this technique to find individuals with whom they have a strong bond by focusing on their spiritual energy. It is a very advanced technique that requires a strong spiritual connection. And though similar, this technique is different from the astral projection created by Korra, which is an energy bending technique, and with its greatest weakness being your physical body's left vulnerable. Number 4. Seismic Sense. Seismic sense is a subskill of earthbending that constitutes for physical sense. This skill enables earthbenders to detect vibrations in the ground to perceive objects, people, and other aspects of their environment, essentially acting as sonar, but through earth and metal. Seismic sense, however, is not without its limitations. The practitioner must always be in direct contact with an earthen surface, through which vibrations can pass, in order to detect their surroundings, which must also be in contact with the same mass of Earth. As such, a seismic sense user can detect airborne objects regardless of their alloy by estimating their flight path based on the stance of the person who launched them had on the earthen surface. If the user is in air or water, or even standing on a non-earthen solid such as ice or wood, the bender will be unable to sense anything through that substance. Number 3. Healing. Healing is a subskill of waterbending that allows the bender to heal wounds by using water as a catalyst. They can redirect energy paths around the body, concentrating more energy into a wounded area and allowing that area to heal at an accelerated rate. While this technique is effective on external physical wounds, its ability to repair internal injuries and cure illnesses is more limited. The skill level of the healer as well as the quality of the water used also plays a role in its effectiveness. On rare occasions, waterbenders may instinctively be able to use this technique without any formal training. Typically, healers use a small quantity of water and apply it to the area they wish to heal, though for more serious ailments, the patient may be submerged entirely in water. Number 2. Lightning generation and redirection. Generating lightning was the first, as it is an advanced subskill within firebending that allows the user to produce electricity by separating the positive and negative energies internally, before directing it up through the arm and out the fingertips. This technique is extremely precise and deadly and is referred to by some as the cold-blooded fire, while redirecting lightning was the second subskill of firebenders that was developed later by Uncle Iroh that allows firebenders to absorb electricity into their body as energy and channel it in a more desirable direction. Iroh developed this technique by studying master waterbenders who redirect an opponent's energy rather than oppose it head-on. Lightning redirection works well for both natural and bender-generated lightning, and for electricity conducted through metal. Number 1. Flight, also called weightlessness, is a complex and extremely rare skill that has only ever been demonstrated by 2 known airbenders, Guru Lahima and Zahir. It is referred to as the highest level of airbending, and was such a unique ability that it was believed to only exist in legends. It is achievable through a complete denouncement of all earthly desires, which results in true freedom. The principle behind flight is to become one with the wind, mimicking its freedom from limitations and inhibitions, in both the physical and mental sense. Once an airbender has embraced these principles, they can fly and hover in whatever way they want for however long they want, even 40 years without ever needing to touch the ground, but they'll still be at the mercy of their surrounding environments. Like if there are tornadoes nearby, they'll be sucked into it. Number 0. Immortality. Now, immortality is a super rare subbending ability within the overall earthbending repertoire, and with only ever being used by 2 earthbenders in history, it is very much similar to flight and airbending. And through such a rare and coveted earthbender ability, not only would you be able to outlive your enemies, but you would have plenty of time to be able to stock up on resources and allies to the point where you would have been able to build an entire secret army to be able to take over any type of kingdom or country. And created by the earthbending assassin Lao Ji, he claimed his method behind it was by keeping one's body in order through consistent mental concentration, for which he passed all his knowledge to the powerful avatar Kyoshi, who then went on to use it to save the Earth Kingdom and keep the world in balance.